Hey, how you doing, Professor? This is Evan Marsh, aka Evan Wrekn. Yeah, today, contemporary art by Evan Wrekn Marsh. A little bit of intro. I know I explained a bunch of times that I'm a rapper, CEO, founder, uh, purveyor of dope flows spoken, and I'm grateful because I like art. As a business executive, with the art, it kind of amazes me, walking down Hollywood Boulevard and seeing, guys, sometimes girls, painting pictures. And, some of these people have nothing, sitting on side the street and just like painting pictures off. Man, there's one guy, those towaway signs, those cardboard temporary towaway signs they put when they filming a movie set. I ran into a guy. I paid him $20 for them paintings. He was taking the towaway signs and painting pictures on the back of them. I thought that was some super artistic stuff that you see, like, every day, like something you see every day and then turn around and whoa, it's art. That really amazed me. With Dean Riley paintings, the Asia Contemporary, the Renaissance Man. Dean Riley is a Sunshine Coast based artist. In 2010, he was a finalist in both the Archibald Prize and Doug Morant Portrait Prize, arguably the most prestigious art prizes in Australia. That's a quote right there, but all in all, you know, I think that his paintings are like what we should be. You know what I'm saying? Perfection, reflecting perfection. The best version of ourselves. I like it. I'm still trying to. I like to buy paintings, and you know what I'm saying. I like to buy them, and I like to support the artists who paint them. And I think that art, I think that once you get to a certain point in your life, you start appreciating things like that. And I think that contemporary art is really overlooked, and I think it should be taught on a broader scale. I'm just having, difficulty adapting to the technicalities of it, and I'm not a painter. You know, I'll become a painter when I'm a billionaire. I don't want to. I don't love making art, because like to do my rapping and do my touring and what I'm saying, all my entertainment to shoot music videos and stuff, filming commercials, doing television. I went through a lot just to get to a point to where I could be good enough to even tour, after touring over 500 cities. It was a lot of work, and I think that some of the most difficult professions in the industry was I think that like being a comedian is really hard, doable. Comedy, painting, drawing is like those careers, that really you better have balls the size of coconuts to knock something like that out. You know what I'm saying? Where people will pay multi millions for your paintings to hang them on the wall. And, I just seen, painters and comedians have pretty dark lives to where they would draw inspiration from. So the next artist I was picking up is Joyce Pensado. I Kill Kenny. Appropriating well-known American cartoon characters, Pensado gestural paintings and drawings combine menacing abstractions with comedic representation. I could see how she didn't take the actual cute mouse. She took the juggernaut Walt Disney mammoth of a company and personified you know what I'm saying, and put out that's the real Mickey Mouse. You see what I'm saying? She didn't put the mouse out that's like to the right. She put out the behemoth that, Disney was. The size of it, a dark figure bringing love. That studio is a multi billion-dollar engine, and that's what multi-billion-dollar people look like, all in all. So these types of style of paintings, as you can see, has influenced a movement within a movement. You see what I'm saying? They took different parts of life and just adapted it to the style that already was like, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of really, it has meaning. Anybody with any type of common sense could look at these things and just be like, okay, I see, you know. And I'm trying to stay away from trying to say what they mean, because everybody who sees this will pull different meanings. So Dean Riley versus Joyce Pensado. Like with these are just my personal opinions, and I'm trying to, like, what I'm saying, put meaning into it to where it actually means something. And I don't want to be, I don't want to give off the way that I'm really putting effort into this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I study my schoolwork and then I go to work. I don't go to work and then come study. This is what I do first. And flipping through all the pictures, reading the books, watching the videos. You know what I'm saying? Watching all this stuff, and it's just more knowledge that the technical side of paintings. I just usually walk by. Hey, that's a cool painting. Hey, that's a cool thing you made. Can I buy that? Yeah, I'll give you cash for it, man. Hey, thanks. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm getting behind it. But I don't think I want to be a painter. I'm not gonna paint stuff till I'm a billionaire. All right, and the paintings themselves are representation of a culture of America. Representation of culture of America. Believe it or not, these cult-like trends that have it will always have a major influence on our society as a whole. You know what I'm saying? You got your actual product, and then you got influence. I think that they're going into the influence side, and you know what I'm saying, putting them projecting the influence with the product. So painters always amaze me how they can see the world in their own personal way. Again, this painters and drawers, they amaze me how they got skills to where they can move their hand. Even tattoo artists, these people amaze me. I'm just like stoked. To me, I see that these extremely talented artists took an extreme to a whole new level, kind of like an intensity of a movement. Technically talking, I think that's what I was trying to say earlier. As a filmmaker, rapper, CEO, founder, I could see this set of beautiful artwork and personified in my own way. What I mean is, like, if I'm gonna do something in comedy or drama or the different genres of whatever it is, whether I'm in the studio recording some dope tracks, you know what I'm saying, or making a film or doing a TV show or reality show, instead of looking at the characters or the storyline, I could work within the realm of the realm of, you know what I mean? I could work within the swag or the style. If you know what I'm saying, I could work. You know what I'm saying. It just building these different type of projects is a lot of interchangeables, stuff that can be moved around and tinkered with. All I've seen so far is just another aspect to be tinkered with within a formula to develop a good product, which would make me a superb studio executive. You know, yeah, I could see myself running Sony. I could see myself being the head of Lionsgate, or even Disney, Fox, NBC, ABC, CNN. Yeah, I could see myself running those places. And I think that contemporary art, allowed me to even have this discussion within myself, to even be put myself in a position to run a world multi-billion-dollar generating engine of a mammoth. So, the color, beautiful, amazing. I like the color. You know what I'm saying? Color is real awesome. You know what I'm saying? I like my portfolios colorful. Cash, you're dealing with red, black, and green. Rainbows is rainbows. And you know what I'm saying? Color is, I like my YouTube page videos to be colorful and, art like. So, you know what I'm saying? So I see these make great additions to any wall or gallery. You know what I'm saying? You could bring a hot chick over, or a girl could bring over a boyfriend or whatever, and they could like look at the art and be like, wow, that's amazing. And just stimulate conversation or something that's just other than whatever else we're going through. And, and honestly, what mean more to me than any of this is that I see a tangible value with any painting. You see what I'm saying? I see I will physically pay cash for paintings. And as a business executive, as a manager, as an agent, I think that, you know, being a studio head, I think you need to really understand all of these professions, and understand how to maximize them to the fullest. Meaning, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I had a client that was a painter and I was shooting a blockbuster movie, I would hang their paintings in the movie. I put the pictures on set. Have something major go down in front of one of the paintings or something, and not say nothing. Have some subliminal stuff with the paint that people are like, whoa, I don't know. I see this painting, but I feel it's really awesome. And they'll see that it was in one of my movies or one of my television shows or something. And, promotion and marketing and advertising. Then it gets into the engine, and then everybody's rich. And then, hey, I'm such a bad, terrible guy for bringing opportunities for everybody. That's the entertainment business. So, you know what I'm saying? So I would really, really do that. I'm figuring out, paintings, and, it's just good stuff to talk about, to better a career, and put money in others' pockets. And I think that, artists, comedians, and I think that, there's a lot of people that get overlooked. And even going into these major studios as a major artist, I see these other artists that are coming out, with their feelings hurt and stuff. And I'm like, man, I wish I know I could help this guy. And I'm like, this isn't your company. You're not here to talk to them. You're here for you. So I'm like, cool. But it hurts. And yeah, and that's my two sources that I pull information from. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I understand painting. And I'm trying to grasp the love. Where the love at? Mama told me there'd be days like this, but I didn't listen.